accepted, righteous Hajj brings the ultimate reward of paradise. It's a great way of establishing that this isn't just a fun holiday, it's a time of immense spiritual opportunity.
All right, things take a bit of a turn here. Let's look at Theme 3, Dangers of Unsafe Games. While all those deep spiritual reflections are happening, a literal crisis is brewing. Because the real goat wasn't tied up properly, he easily escapes. But instead of, going to find the goat or fixing the problem, the boys decide to invent a substitute game. They start playing goat themselves. And this escalates into them actually tying a rope around young Bablu's neck. As you can probably guess, things go horribly, horribly wrong. The rope gets stuck, Bablu is genuinely choking, and it turns into this frantic scramble to find an adult with a pair of cutters to free him and literally save his life. It is a very stark, very real depiction of how fast a silly game can turn fatal.
But we have to ask, why did this even happen in the first place? When confronted, Faizan reveals a pretty heartbreaking motivation. It turns out his father just couldn't afford to buy a goat this year. So, to cope with that feeling of missing out while all the other kids in the neighborhood had animals, Faizan tried to simulate the experience by tying up his friend. The source material uses this really poignant moment to highlight how financial insecurity, mixed with the social pressure of a holiday, can push kids to make incredibly unsafe choices just to overcompensate.
This brings us to the resolution. Theme 4, the true meaning of the festival.